What's going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another Madrid hype for you guys right here on the channel. Big up to your damn selves, and a happy new year to everybody that's watching. I just want to say how much I appreciate everybody that's been subscribing to the channel, that's been getting in the live chats, smashing the like button on all the videos. I appreciate you guys, and I hope that everybody reaches all their goals that they set out for 2025, because I think it's going to be a big year here on this channel. So, look, man, just want to say, we are back. Chat, the winter break was hell. I'm going to be honest. I miss Madrid football. As much as it stressed me out this season, I definitely like when we're playing games versus when we got these few weeks when there's no games. So, look, I'm happy, bro. Madrid are back tomorrow. We're going to be playing our game in hand against Valencia in La Liga. So, hopefully we can start off this year with a dominant dub. And we're going to talk about the game a little later with Carlo's press conference. But so many things to talk about because the January transfer window is officially opened. So, we're about to start seeing a lot of news. And most notably, right, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Those links have been going crazy over the last 24 hours. And we're definitely going to talk about that, right? We got some updates on Alphonso Davies and what's going on with his possible new contract at Bayern Munich. Also, Vinicius and the club are working towards signing a new deal, and it should get wrapped up by the summer. We got to wrap up Vini, right? And like I said, we will get into Carlo's press conference at the end. But look, man, big up to your damn self. I missed you guys, man. I didn't really do any lives like that the last week. And I was like, damn, I missed the mandem. But big up, guys. Man like Mbappe in the chat. What's going on, bro? Bilal says, I have missed Madrid ball. We're finally back. Oh, my goodness. We are back. Yo, big up, Muhammad. What's going on, my guy? Big up, bro. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to yourself. Unruly, what's going on, my guy? Yeah, man, the Scousers are pissed. They're super pissed. Look at how they're turning on one of their legends. Look at how they're turning on the best right back that's ever played for their club, that's come through their academy. They're literally crying. It's crazy. Big up, bro. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that's already in here. This will only be a happy year for Madrid if we win every trophy. Everything else is unacceptable. Yeah, I mean, look, 2024 was pretty good to us. 5 trophies last calendar year. So hopefully we can follow it up with 5 more this calendar year. But, yo, let's just get straight into it, right? I don't really want to waste that much time because I don't have a lot of time to get through everything that I want to talk about. So first thing that we got to touch on, chat, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, unless you've been living underneath a rock and you didn't have access to a phone and you had no Wi-Fi, then you would have seen the news breaking about Trent Alexander-Arnold and Real Madrid. The January window is here, which means that Trent is free to speak to any club that want to sign him. And obviously, it seems like only Madrid are the only real option for him if he does not end up staying at Liverpool. And nobody's surprised because we've been seeing these links for months now. But what surprised me was seeing the reports that Madrid want Trent now. They want to sign him in January. And they contacted Liverpool, but we were rejected, right? Liverpool said, no, we don't want to sell him during this January window. And now, this is where I have to question some Liverpool fans' mental capacity for a higher level of thinking. Because the way that they're cursing Trent, the way that they're crucifying this guy, they're calling him a snake. They're saying that he's no longer a Liverpool legend. They're acting like he never existed. Like they're ready to just write him out of the Liverpool history records. And I don't get it because Trent is not responsible for if the club get a fee or not. That sounds like a job for the board, for the director of football. The player, it's not on him to make sure that you guys get something for him leaving. You guys should have cashed in on him in the summer. You guys should have never allowed Trent's contract to run down to this low. It makes no sense. The incompetence at Liverpool is baffling. And I know that they're the best team in Europe right now on form, right? They're top of the Premier League. They're top of the UCL. They're cooking. But that doesn't mean that they aren't being dumb with their players. Like, you got Mo Salah, who can now talk to any team, Van Dijk, and Trent. So why is it that Trent seems to be the only one that's getting stick from Liverpool fans? Mo Salah's being linked to PSG. He's being linked to Saudi Arabia. How come nobody's cursing him? How come nobody's saying that Salah is a snake? How come nobody is talking about how he might leave for free? Is it because Real Madrid are actively trying to sign Trent right now? Because if Liverpool were smart, they would cash in on him now. We're trying to give them some money. They're saying no. How is that Trent's fault? If there's any Scousers in the chat, let me know, because I'm very confused. It makes absolutely no sense the way that this player is being treated. And if I was him, I would hand in the transfer request right now. Like it or not, Trent is a Liverpool legend. He's come through the academy. He's established himself as one of the best right backs in Europe. He's won everything at the club. Premier League, Champions League, Club World Cup, Carabao Cup. What's left for Trent to do at Liverpool? If I was him, I'm leaving. This guy has the chance to come to Madrid and be the starting right back for the next 5 to 6 years. But he should pass on that to stay at Liverpool? It makes no sense. Trent does not owe the club anything. He doesn't owe Liverpool. And if you feel like he does owe Liverpool, then he's paid it back by becoming one of the best right backs that you ever saw in your life. So I hope that we can get a deal done, right? Because there's reports saying that Carlo Ancelotti is pushing for Real Madrid to sign him now. And I like this report because we all know that at Madrid, what Carlo wants doesn't really get factored in, right? Like Florentino Perez and the other directors and the people that have the final say, they generally don't listen to the manager. But I'm glad that Carlo is pushing for Trent to be signed now because we've all seen Lucas Vazquez play football. And we all know he's not good enough to be starting. And unfortunately, right, Danny Carvajal's injury means that Lucas Vazquez will be at right back for a majority of the season. And I'm not trying to see that. How much do you think Trent is worth right now with 5 months left on his deal? Because I'd be willing to pay like $30 million for him. I think Real Madrid should come in with the offer of 30 M's. And I think Liverpool, if they reject it, then fair enough. We'll sign him on a free transfer. No problem. But then you're going to have fans who are going to blame the player instead of blaming the club. And this is why I just don't think that Liverpool's future is that bright. I think if you're Trent, you got to look at it from a futuristic standpoint. The reason why Liverpool are so amazing this season is because of Mo Salah and what he's been able to do in the final third. And then at the back, because of how great of a player that Van Dijk is. But both of them are in their 30s, and both of them, at the time of me recording this video right now, have not signed a new deal. So effectively, Liverpool's 3 best players' contracts run out at the end of this season. Do you guys honestly trust FSG to go out there and spend the money that's required to replace a Van Dijk, to replace a Mo Salah? No, they're not. They're going to go buy some cheap unknown player, and they're going to hope that Arne Slot can do what Jurgen Klopp did, and that was turn water into wine. Because none of these players were world class. Klopp made this team what it is. Mo Salah was a Chelsea reject. My guy had to go to Italy, where he was putting up good numbers, but nobody thought that Mo Salah would turn into this monster that we see today. You can say the same thing back then with Sadio Mane, who they signed him from Southampton. Roberto Firmino was coming from a Bundesliga mid-table club. Van Dijk was, I think, from Southampton as well. They spent like a lot of money on him. But Van Dijk wasn't, I wouldn't say a world-class player. He was very good, but he wasn't considered the best defender in the world. Andy Robertson from Hull City, Trent from the academy, Fabinho from Monaco, all these players that Klopp had and made world-class. That's what FSG are going to try and do again. If you're Trent, how do you say no to Madrid? You get to play with Jude, link up with Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Fede Valverde, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Rudiger, Thibaut Courtois. I don't really get why Liverpool fans are so salty. But I do find it a bit hypocritical because in the summer, they were all asking for Zubimendi to reject staying at his boyhood club, right? They wanted Zubimendi to move to Liverpool. And then when he decided to stay at his boyhood club, they all cursed him. So now where's that same energy with your player? He wants to move on to bigger and better things. The only way that I would be able to understand why Liverpool fans are so upset with Trent is if he was leaving to go to another Premier League team. Then I'd be like, all right, I get it. Like if Trent was going to Chelsea, Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal, I would get it. But he's going to Madrid. I think Trent has to take this opportunity now. Because if he signs a new contract, I'm telling you this right now, chat, Florentino Perez is not going back in for him. He'll take that as a sign of disrespect. We'll go in for somebody else. But if you're a Liverpool fan that's upset that this guy might leave for free, blame your club. Blame your club. This is why when Chelsea told Conor Gallagher, if you don't leave, well, if you don't sign a new deal, then you're not going to play. We're going to ban you from the first team. The way that fans were so upset and slagging off the club, well, guess what? They got money for him. That's how you should operate. It's a business. If a player wants to leave for free, you got to force them out. So, again, we're offering you money right now. $30 million for Trent. You want to say no? Then you'll lose him for free. But the fans always blame the players. They never blame the club that has them in this shit position. I don't get it. I think if you're Liverpool, cash in. You don't need Trent to win the Premier League at this stage of the season. Liverpool have the Premier League wrapped up. Now, the Champions League, even though they're top of the group stage, right? Who knows how it's going to play out with this brand new format? So, yes, Trent being there does help you win a UCL. But still, I think cash in on him, man. He doesn't want to stay. If Trent wanted to stay, he would have signed a new deal by now. Actions speak louder than words. His actions are showing me he wants to leave. I think that agent Jude has done a great job of convincing him. They're best friends. I remember when everybody thought that Trent was the agent for Jude when he was playing for Dortmund. Now it looks like the other way around. Who knows, right? If you're a Liverpool fan, I get why you're upset. But I think your anger is at the wrong person, okay? You guys have a chance right now to get money. They want to reject it. That's on you now. But it seems like everybody wants to get on Real Madrid's case. And I'm seeing so many tweets saying, oh, all these players, they snake their clubs for Madrid. No, they don't. We're opportunists. Real Madrid capitalize on other clubs' incompetence. It's not our fault that you allowed his contract to run down. It's not our fault that you guys don't want to take cash for him right now. It's not our fault that all these things are happening. But yet, it's like we get made out to be the bad guys. So because you didn't sign one of your best ever players to a new deal, and we want to sign him for free because you allowed it to run down like this, we're the bad guy. Okay. Makes sense. But what are you guys saying about Trent, man? Would you take Trent right now in January, or do you think the club should wait until the summer? Let me see. Yo, Sensei, what's going on, bro? Says, sup, Carnage? Liverpool fans been crying the past couple of days. Oh, yeah, nah, bro. They're sick. They're sick. Let me see. Bro, they're blaming Trent for running his contract down. Well, look, if a player wants to run his contract down, then it's on the club to sell him. This is exactly why I defended Chelsea when they banished Conor Gallagher from the first team. They said, brother, you can run down your contract, fine, but you're not going to be playing games here. You might go train with the under-10s. Gonna have you babysitting, bruv. That's how you operate. I don't give a damn who the player is. We're going to talk about Vinicius in a little bit. But if Vinicius was running down his contract, and if he was not trying to sign a new deal, and if he said, or if the reports were saying that Vinny wants to join Saudi on a free transfer, I would have Vinicius training with the under 5-year-olds. Are you fucking crazy? I don't care who it is. You're not leaving for free. And if you do want to leave for free, you're not playing. You're not playing. You're getting banished from the first team amenities. You can't even use the bathroom. You got to eat lunch in your car. You can't eat lunch in the cafeteria. So it's Liverpool's fault. Literally. How do you have Mo Salah, Trent, and Van Dijk with only 5 months left on their deal? Somebody's got to get fired. Ooh, 5 to 10 M's. Jesus. Trent must join. I think that he will. It's just a matter of time. Let me see. Max 15 million? See, the thing is, I don't believe that Liverpool will take 15 million. I'm going to be real. Like, that is kind of low. I know some people are saying, oh, well, 30 or 25 million. Because I saw it on Twitter. Oh, that's peanuts for Trent. Yeah, brother, he has 5 months left. You're not going to get a full price for him. But if I'm Liverpool, to be honest, I would reject like 15 million. Yeah, fuck it. I'd be like, nah. Now, 30 million, think I would do that. But, like, why would Liverpool sell him for 15 M's? I get it. You know, take some money now or get no money later. So, I mean, fair enough. Let me see. Like 10 mil? Damn, nah, there's no way that Liverpool sell for that little. Considering he's the best right back in the world right now, I'd happily offer 60 M. Nah, fuck no. 60 M's is what he would have been worth last summer. You can't. Nah. See, this is too much money for a player with only 5 months left. But I think they would take 60 M's, though. Yeah, they 100% would. Let me see. Big up to the damn chat, man. Engraver says Florentino wants to bully other clubs by making their players run down their contracts. So let me ask you a question, Engraver, and big up to you, my guy. But do you think that Florentino Perez called Trent 3 years ago and told him to run down his deal? Does that make sense? Does that really make sense? Like, what do you think? That Florentino Perez just has free time to be looking at who has their contract running down in 3 years and calls them to run it? Come on, bro. I think that you're giving Florentino Perez entirely way too much credit here. But I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the last time that I'm talking about Trent on one of these live streams. So I don't even really want to say too much more on the situation because, like, I know that we're going to be talking about him fucking like Monday, Tuesday, maybe. Like, it's just going to always be something. But I will say this. If we don't bring him in during this January window, then I don't believe he signs a pre-contract in January. I don't see that happening. I think he would be crazy if he does sign a pre-contract with Real Madrid in the middle of the season. You either join us now, and if he doesn't do that, then we're not going to hear about him signing a contract with us until like May. I think he will be in the squad for the Club World Cup if we don't sign him in January. But if we get a here we go by Fabrizio Romano now, nah, that would be very surprising. I'm going to be real, chat. But, yo, let's keep it moving, though, right? Because we still do have some other things to talk about, right? And another player that we've been discussing a lot on the channel is Alphonso Davies. Now, according to reports that came out today, they're saying that Davies is close to signing a new deal with Bayern Munich. But, however, his agent will meet with Real Madrid in the next few weeks to, I guess, discuss what terms we're willing to offer him. Now, you guys know how I feel about Alphonso Davies. Me personally, not my first choice at left back, right? I would obviously take him. He is a very good player, right? We all know the skills that he has, but I don't think Alphonso Davies is the left back that we need to be going all out for, right? Now, I get it. He's free. He's proven. He's experienced. He's won a lot of trophies with Bayern Munich. He's explosive, a lot of pace. He gives us another threat on the left. He can overlap. He can invert. He's good going forward. So I get it, right? I get it. But if Davies wants to sign a new deal with Bayern Munich, I wouldn't be that upset. Now, I think he's smart for doing it this way. If you're a player who only has a year left on their deal, I think if your club's going to allow you to run down your deal and not banish you from playing, do it. Because the more time that passes, the more leverage you have in contract negotiations. So now that the January window is officially here, and now that Alphonso Davies can talk to any team that he wants to, Bayern Munich are going to get more desperate because they know that that Davies can sign a pre-contract today. And Bayern don't want to lose him. He is one of their best players. So now, Alphonso Davies could demand more money. He could demand a higher signing on fee, right? Higher agent fee, whatever. Because Bayern don't have a choice right now. You lose Alphonso Davies for free. Now you have to go into the market and try and get a left back that's on his level. But every team is now going to know that you need a left back. So now what happens? You're going to get fleeced. If they lose Davies, let's say he signs for, let's say, either Madrid or Manchester United in the summer for free, right? Now, Bayern Munich have to go out there and they got to go sign a left back. I think they should look at like a Theo Hernandez. But now AC Milan are going to say, oh, you just lost Davies, so you're desperate. He cost $75 million. That's what they'll do. They'll literally raise up the price. So I think Davies is smart. He's smart. And I can see him staying at Bayern, to be honest. I think Bayern are going to give him like what he wants. He's probably going to become one of the highest paid players at the club. And he's probably going to get a whole bunch of other bonuses and things that pay him nicely. Because I know that Madrid aren't going to go all out for him in terms of we're not going to offer him a crazy wage, right? He will get a good wage with us and a high signing on bonus because he could be a free transfer. But I just think that Bayern are going to get desperate. So I don't necessarily mind if Alphonso Davies does leave. But did you guys see that video of Alphonso Davies and Jude Bellingham at the club? Jude is, Jude is really an agent. I don't know where the hell they were at. Hold on, let me pull up the video right here. And they were watching Little Baby perform. And they were like singing the song. Hold up, let me pull it up right here. Hold on, chat. Did you guys see this? Let me big this up real quick. Can y'all see this, chat? Look at this. If I was a Bayern fan, I'd be crying right now. You're telling me, right? That not only is Jude, hold on. So you're telling me that not only is Jude Bellingham working on convincing Trent to come, but he's also in the nightclub with Alphonso Davies. And I know that people like to believe that these footballers, they don't talk about these things. Of course they do. They're just like us. They see all the reports. You think that the Real Madrid squad don't see all the reports about Alphonso Davies possibly signing? You guys don't think that Alphonso Davies is seeing all the reports about him going to Real Madrid? You think they don't talk about that? Come on now. Because if I was Jude, I'd be like, yo, what you saying, bro? You coming to Madrid or not? I'd have asked him right there. Like, yeah, look, Lil Baby is fire. We gonna rap the song together, bro. But you coming to Madrid or not, bro? Like, what's up? The Bernabeu is nice. You was there last season. You saw the new stadium. You heard that atmosphere. What you saying, bro? We need a left back. We need a defensive revolution. The club want you to be a part of that. You want to stay at Bayern and play against Schnitzel FC? Come on, man. But I saw that. I was like, oh, shit. But, you know, just back to the reports about if he does sign a new deal. Again, I'm not bothered. If he does, it is what it is. If he signs for us, I'll take him. Again, not my first choice. But I told you guys during the last international break, because I remember all the reports broke and they were saying Alphonso Davies has decided to join Real Madrid. The deal is done. All these different things. I told you guys it's not done. Because if it was done, then why am I seeing reports about him possibly signing a new deal at Bayern Munich? But, you know, it is what it is. I'll take him, though. But go get me Miguel Gutierrez, bro. That's what we need to go do, bro. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Your clubs don't know how to treat your players. Stop calling Real Madrid. Say facts. Imagine Florentino Perez letting any of our star players only have 5 months left on their deal. Yo, brother, Lunin coming into this season only had 12 months left. He signed a new deal, I think in September. But Lunin was about to get sent to the gulag. What do you think? What? You about to run your... No, bro. You're not running down your contract here. Well, like an idiot. Fuck no. It's crazy, man. I'll take Trent right now. Brother, we have Lucas Vasquez at right back. We can't be too picky. There's a lot of right backs that I would take right now. Yo, man like Jude, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Jude might go down as one of the best signings that we've made this century. I'm gonna be real. This guy delivers on the pitch, and off the pitch, he's delivering as well. Look at him. Look at him. Hold on. Let's run this back. Chat. Look at Jude. He don't even know the words. Jude don't even know the words. Alphonso Davies know the words. Jude like, yo, fuck it. I'm trying to convince him to come to Real Madrid. Let me act like I know what I'm saying. Jude don't know the fucking words. Jude out there looking like LeBron James trying to mimic some of these rap lyrics. Look at him. Look at him. Look at you. Look at you. Run his back. Look, look. 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 He's not even mouthing the words right. But he sees that Alphonso Davies is vibing. He like, nah, yo, let me rap too. Like, let me sing along too. I'm gonna let Davies know, yo, bro, after home games, we could play this song in the locker room. We could vibe to it. Come on, chat. Oh my gosh, I love this club. Oh, man. Nah, let me stop, man. Big up to my guy, Jude. My boy is working overtime. I think this was in Dubai, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Shit. I need some water. I don't got no water. Oh, my gosh. Yo, I appreciate that, bro. Big up, my guy. Welcome to the channel. I love Laporta. Hopefully he gets a lifetime contract. Yo, Barcelona are in a mess right now. Oh, my goodness me. Yeah, we saw that Danny Olmo stuff. That shit is crazy, bro. I don't really understand the La Liga registration rules. That's why I didn't make a video on it, because I'm a bit confused on the whole situation. But is he really a free agent? Because if he is, Perez, you have the chance to do something very funny here. Because they said that if he cannot get registered, Barcelona still have to pay his whole salary, and they still owe Leipzig money. Like, it's crazy how poorly run that club is. Let's see. Facts. Carnage, who do you think's gonna win to advance to the final? AC Milan or Atalanta? I think Atalanta. AC Milan are shit. Is their Super Cup today? I would have done a watch along for that, but I'm gonna be on the football terrace in a few hours, so that's gonna be on during that time. Let me see. The Real Madrid training video just came out. You know, I never really watched those. Yo, bro, my boy not even mouthing. Look. Like watch Davies and then like watch you. Bro, look. We all done mumbled the words like we know what we talking about. But like it's like you kind of know the song because like you heard it, but like you don't know the lyrics. Like that's what you were doing, right? Come on. To be honest, last comment, and then we'll move on. I think that Manchester United makes more sense for Alphonso Davies than Madrid does. I think that back three that Ruben Amorim that he's playing, Alphonso Davies as a left wing back would be fantastic. But imagine being a free agent. You can go to any club in Europe and you pick Manchester United. Like actively wanting to go to Manchester United in the year 2025 is nasty work. It really is. So from a profile POV, I think that he fits that, but yeah. But big up to you guys, man, who are in here. Let's move on, right? Let's move on. Because I still have 2 more topics. We only got about 15 minutes. So bear with me, chat. We're about to start doing 50 miles per hour in a 10 mile per hour zone, all right? But real quick, right? I do want to talk about Vinicius because there are reports that the club are going to be working on a new deal for him. Now, you guys know that Vinicius has been linked with a move to Saudi Arabia. And I've already expressed how much that concerns me because I do believe Saudi is a destination that could take him because of the money that's on the table. It's crazy. They're offering this guy like $250 million per season. Real Madrid cannot compete with that. And I think it'd be hard for any player to turn down a contract that would pay them €1 billion tax-free. So the only way that we can fight off the Saudi interest is by offering him a new deal. As of his last contract, right? Vini's deals, I believe it expires in 2027. So by the end of this season, Vini will only have 2 years left on his contract. And we have to be very careful with that because we can't afford to let Vinicius' deal get down to 1 year because then you can't get as much money for him. So I'll keep the same energy that I have when I talk about other clubs' contract situations. If this summer Vinicius does not sign a new deal, sell him. I'm telling you this right now. 2 years left. He has 2.5 years left right now. I think he will sign a new deal. All the reports are saying that everyone expects a renewal to happen. But if he's showing that he's being hesitant, if he's taking his time, transfer list him. Seriously. I love Vinicius. I think he's our best attacking player. But he's not bigger than the club. Nobody's bigger than the club. I've seen Ronaldo leave. With all due respect, Vinicius is nowhere near the player that Ronaldo is. So, for me, I look at it like, bro, once this summer comes, you must sign a new deal. You absolutely must. I don't think any club should be allowing their players to have less than 2 years. Now, what we need to start doing at Madrid is the Chelsea model, right? We got to give Chelsea a lot of credit. They got all their young star players on death row contracts. For example, Cole Palmer got a 9-year deal. Enzo Fernandez is on 8 years. They're giving out lifetime deals at Chelsea. That's what we need to do. I don't want to see no 5-year contracts, 4-year contracts. Brother, give Vinicius 7 years and then up his release clause to $2 billion. But I think he does deserve higher wages, right? Maybe some bigger bonuses. I think Vinicius has earned that, right? This guy is the best player in the world. should have won the Ballon d'Or. He won FIFA the Best award, right? As voted by his peers. Everybody knows that this guy is a phenomenal player. Big game player as well. Scored in 2 Champions League finals. Scored in the Spanish Super Cup final last season against Barcelona with a hat trick. Knockout rounds of the UCL. Scoring and assisting. He's there, bro. Vinicius is a big game player. He is the face of the club, in my opinion. You see how much better we look on the pitch when he's there. So, yeah, I do expect a new deal to get done. I'm hoping that the money isn't something that is a big focus for him. Because I'm going to tell you something right now, chat. If this was me, and if Saudi came to me with an offer of $1 billion over 4 years, no taxes, I can't tell you if I'd be staying or not. So I'm hoping that he does something that I possibly wouldn't do, and that's stay. I think Vinicius is on his way to becoming a legend at this club. I think he's already damn near at legend status for everything that he's done since he's joined. So we'll keep an eye on it, right? And we'll get into it, whenever that deal does get signed, then, we'll break it down a little bit more. But I have trust in Florentino Perez, the best club president that's ever lived. Literally. And he's not perfect, right? Florentino Perez is not flawless. There's things that I don't like about him sometimes. But overall, there's nobody else that I'd rather have as our president. And he's old as shit. Perez got to be like 75, bro. So I know that he's not going to stay as Madrid's president forever. But the next guy that comes in after him, whoever the socios vote in, he's going to have a massive hole to fill. Because Florentino Perez, I have the utmost confidence in him. I think we are in for an exciting 2025, chat. I think the summer window is going to be a madness. I'm telling you right now, we're about to see some magical stuff. And it's going to be because of Florentino Perez. So, look, let me know what you guys think about Vinicius and this whole contract situation. And then real quick, right? Let's just run through this Carlo Ancelotti press conference, right? Obviously, we play Valencia tomorrow. This is our game in hand. And I hope that we batter Valencia. Fuck that club. Disgusting club. Disgusting fan base, right? They're not beating the racismo allegations. And they're right down there in relegation. So I hope that we can kick them while they're down. I hope that we can put one of the nails in their coffin before they got to play in the second division. And for those of you who might have forgotten, right, we were supposed to play them like 2 months ago. But because of the flooding that was going on in Valencia, the match had to be postponed. And look at how we were so charitable to them. I talked about it in my match preview that I dropped yesterday. So make sure that you guys go check out that match preview. But look at how much we did for them. We donated money. Our players gave money, raised awareness, all that just for them to go out there and racially abuse Vinicius tomorrow. How much do you want to bet that absolute shit of a club is going to go out there and abuse Vinny? I would put money on it. It is what it is, right? The game's the game. Fuck it. Hopefully we go out there and batter them like 5-1, 5-0. Realistically, it's going to be a hard game. We never go there and just dominate. So it is what it is. But yeah, let's see what Carlo was saying in this press conference that he had. We might not read every question just because, yeah, some of them don't even relate to things that matter. But okay, this one's pretty good. So how have you prepared for Valencia technically? But fuck Valencia. We don't got to prepare for them. They got to prepare for us. They're sitting 19th. They do have a new manager, though. They did fire their manager. So this game will be the first one with their new manager in charge. So, we do have to be slightly worried. But they need to be more so worried about us, bro. I don't give a damn what Valencia got going on. They've only won 2 games in the league this season. He says, I'll tell you what we've done. We looked at how this coach set up when he was at West Brom. Oh, is this coach from West Brom? Taking Valencia's attributes into account as a team with how Baraja played, they're pretty similar to what the new coach will look to do. We've assessed both elements. Okay, bad run in opening games this year. All right. Thanks for the reminder. I'd forgotten those couple of games that didn't go as well as we'd like. I think motivation in the team looks good. They're focused, but I'll remind them tomorrow that things didn't go to plan, and hopefully that will give us an extra edge. Yeah, I do think that we're going to cook the rest of this season. Something just tells me that we're about to go on a mad run, and I think that Mbappe is going to be back to his best levels. He's not back yet. Let's see what he does tomorrow. But if Mbappe goes out there and cooks tomorrow, I will say that he's back. Because his form has been on a uptick the last few weeks. Challenges for 2025. He says, there's nothing new compared to 2024. We have to win games, and after the negative spell in November, the team reacted really well and looks much better now. Motivation is high, and we've gotten some injured guys back with us. Alaba is training with us again. There's a good atmosphere about the place that will remain as long as we're... So there are challenges in 2025. I don't agree with him saying that it's the same, right? For example, a challenge is Lucas Vazquez starting week in, week out. A challenge is Tchouaméni at center back when Raul Asensio is perfectly fit and healthy. See, like, those are challenges for me because I feel like there are things that don't need to happen, right? Like Lucas Vazquez, we got to go out there into the January window. And even if it's Trent or if we can't get Trent, you cannot tell me that there's not a better right back on the market that we could sign on loan or something. Because Lucas Vazquez is not it. That's a challenge for us. Let me see. We don't got to talk about Vini. Revenue players. Reinforcements for January. Okay. He says, we'll see. We have loads of games in January, and we're focused on that. Discussing the transfer window isn't easy at this time. Now isn't the best moment to talk about it here. I'm delighted with the squad I have at my disposal. We've had some difficulties, but we've been able to overcome them. Barcelona's recent results. Yeah, man. Barcelona. Imagine winning the league in October, but then sitting third in January is nasty work, chat. I mean, what an L that Barcelona have been on. Like, their form has been shit. He says, nobody expected that. The level of competition in La Liga means the number of points needed to win. It is reduced. Atletico are in the fight as well, and that adds to the uncertainty. I think La Liga may be won with fewer than 90 points. He says both Barca and Atleti are rivals in the battle for La Liga. Every team can suffer a dip in form, as was the case with us in November, and the reaction to that makes you more competitive again. The three teams all have the same chances of winning La Liga. I don't agree with that. I think that we have the best chance right now of winning La Liga. But I get why he'd say that. And then last one, Danny Olmo. I don't know much about it. All I can say is that we have to respect all clubs, institutions, and the rules. I can't answer that question because I don't know any of the details. Fair enough. That's why I didn't record a video on it either, Carlo. Shit, you just like me, boss. You just like me, bro. All right, let me get into a few of your chats, and then we'll wrap up. Big up to everybody that's in here. Sorry that I had to kind of rush through that. I only have a few minutes left, guys. So I just wanted to make sure that we touched on every single topic. Let me see. Guys, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. Man like Mbappe says Alaba came back from injury on January 1st. Yeah, I think he's not going to play until the middle of January, right? So hopefully he's able to come back and be at a high level because we're going to need it. Barcelona are the Arsenal of La Liga. Hey, bro. That's my favorite English team, bro. Come on, man. I know that they're shit, but you know what I'm saying? Take it easy. Nah, big up, bro. Do you mean like the final game of La Liga? Like, there is no final in La Liga. Like, there's no, you just win it on points. Not like, there's not like a tournament and then like a La Liga championship. It's not like American sports. Oh, bro, you already know that the monkey chance will be there, bro. The minute that Vinicius grabs that first goal, now I think even before he possibly scores, they're going to be getting on to him. See, Eduardo knows. Vini will get a hat trick tomorrow. He's on 97 Madrid goals. He'll get his 100th against Valencia, and we will be there. Yeah, now those fans might storm the pitch. I can see him getting a goal tomorrow. I don't know about a hat trick. I think Mbappe is going to score like 2 tomorrow as well. I think we'll probably. I'll wait until the watch along. Like honestly, when Perez dies, we might be cooked. Hopefully, he lives until he's 1,000 years old. But I don't know, to be honest. The lucky thing is, with clubs like Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, they're not owned by one person, right? So everybody seems to think that Florentino Perez is the owner of Real Madrid. He's not. You get me? Like, he works for the club. He does not own the club. So if Perez wasn't doing a good job, we can vote him out. Now, I don't know what Barcelona are doing because you got Laporte, and he's not doing a good job like that, in my opinion, but they haven't voted him out. But point is, I do believe, yes, there will be a little bit of a drop-off once Perez leaves, because whoever's the next president, he has to come in and he has to figure things out himself, and he's going to have to try and uphold the same level, but it's going to be impossible to do that because Perez is like an anomaly. So I think we might have maybe like a season where things are a little bit shaky, right? Maybe we're still trying to figure out some things, but I don't believe it's going to be anything crazy. Like, I don't ever think that we'll be in a position where we've just fallen off a cliff. Can't see it. What you guys saying? Yeah. So the Italian Super Cup is being played in Saudi. Just like how the Spanish Super Cup gets played in Saudi, they do the same thing for the Italian team. So I think today it's AC Milan versus Atalanta. Tomorrow, I believe it's Inter Milan versus Juve. So I think that's what they're talking about, if I'm not mistaken. If I was Dani Olmo, I would go to Real Madrid on a free transfer. Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be. Would you guys take Dani Olmo at Madrid? That would be wild. But let me see. A few more, and then we'll dip. Alaba needs to be more durable. I agree, but who knows what kind of player he's going to be when he comes back from injury. Who knows, like, how that injury affected him. We'll have to find out. And it's kind of annoying because I already know that the club are going to say that David Alaba is the January signing. Like, no, he's not, bro. No, he's not. Fucking out. Hala Madrid, my guy. You're not on Mas. Big up, broski. Hold on. Let me drop these Madrid emojis in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Any chances for us to know the president candidates for after Perez? No. Well, we will know, but I wouldn't know any of them. Like, they're going to probably all be old businessmen. Like, Perez was a businessman before he was Real Madrid. So, like, I just got to trust that the socios make a good decision. Because we will hold that president to very high standards. So anybody that's coming in after Florentino Perez, they have to be ready to give instant results, big signings to get the fans on side, and all these different things. But yo, big up to everybody that's in here. I think that we'll end it on this note, right? Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss whenever I drop a new video or I go live. There will be a video dropping in 2 hours, right? And it's not a team news video, no transfer talk. It's actually a video about how I started supporting Real Madrid, right? And I think it'd be pretty cool because a lot of people ask me, how come I started supporting Madrid? So I thought I'd make a video on it. I don't know how well that's going to do, but it's okay. I think it'll be pretty cool for you guys to get a little insight on me, get to know me a bit better. And tomorrow we will be back, guys. We're going to have the watch along, and then we're going to be doing a match reaction. You guys already know what time it is. Madrid football is back, and big 2025 incoming, guys. And big up to your damn selves. I appreciate everybody that's in here, right? Again, we will be back tomorrow, and I will be on the football terrace in a little bit. I think in like an hour or so. So, you know, you guys can head over there and check me out. But big up, guys. Until tomorrow. Peace.